Chapter 96. So, will the Naam Mantra help me to identify myself? Words are only words. However, through these specific, sacred words, you will be inspired from within. When you hammer yourself with I am Brahman, Brahman I am, you are removing concepts that are obscuring your identity. For example, if you consider yourself to be female or male, then this identity is stopping you from accepting your true identity, that you are ultimate truth. This illusory concept, and many others like it, are barriers to your ability to accept the reality. These concepts narrow your vision and keep you functioning as a mere limited, powerless body form. Even though you know intellectually that you are ultimate truth or Brahman, that knowledge is not known to you. It is still out of reach. You have not been able to absorb this knowledge because of the illusory conceptual clutter that is in the way. And even though you may know everything about spirituality and about Brahman, you are still searching outside of yourself to find Brahman. You are one with Brahman. Ultimate truth is not to be found anywhere but within you. Try to identify the searcher within you. The individual searcher within you is ultimate truth, through which the entire world is projected. Listen carefully. Wake up to this fact. I am repeating the same thing again and again. Without presence, your body is a dead body. Accept this truth. If you accept it, you will stop taking the body form for real. Absorb this knowledge. If presence is not there, who will talk about the world? Who will talk about the gods and the goddesses? All the gods and goddesses came along with you when presence touched with the body. Will you still know about these gods and goddesses when you leave the body? Will you still know Rama and Krishna? Where was Rama and Krishna prior to beingness? And where will they be after your body dissolves? So many stories came along with the body form. Fictional, fairy stories. I am not criticizing these stories, but be clear. In order to identify Rama or Krishna, or any god for that matter, and in order to identify your master, presence is a prerequisite. Without your presence, there can be no identification of anything, no identification whatsoever. Therefore, forget about the gods and goddesses, forget about Rama and Krishna. Identify yourself. Identify that unidentified identity that is your true identity. Your presence is invaluable presence. Identify your presence. I am talking about that presence, that invisible presence within you. This practice is free. There is no charge. The only cost is your devotion. I am asking for your devotion to your selfless self. At least spend 2 or 3 hours out of 24 regularly. You are doing it for you. I'm not asking you to meditate for me. It is for your benefit. If you don't get rid of your concepts and wake up to your reality, there is the possibility of seeing another dream like this one. Therefore, be serious. Casual spirituality will not cut it. The mantra is composed of ancient sacred words. Through these words you are hammering yourself with this basic knowledge that is universally known. I am Brahman. But even though it may be universally known, that knowledge needs to turn into realization. The mantra will assist in bringing this about spontaneously, but only if your earnestness and sincere devotion is driving you forward. I take on the role of master for the purpose of teaching, but master is just a name that has been ascribed like disciple or devotee. There is no difference between us. Our bodies differ, that is all. So identify this knowledge, digest it, convince yourself, read the book Selfless Self. It addresses the questions, difficulties and problems that are concerning you. These days, my health is not permitting me to talk with you. I have already told you everything again and again. Now you have to absorb it. You have the basic knowledge, the complete knowledge, so try and identify yourself. Apart from the daily 2-hour concentrated meditation, recite the mantra at all times. Whenever you remember to recite it, whether you're working, cleaning, bathing, cooking, just recite it. And in time, you will no longer have to recite it, as this will just happen by itself, spontaneously.